Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy the visuals.
君はね、確かにあの時私のそばにいた。いつだっていつだっていつだってすぐ横で笑っていた。なくしても取り戻す君を I will never leave you.
On a battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip please to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depths to roll, battle smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill, I shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Very Melon Man, and welcome to the reboot of the Persona 3 FES Let's Play. Originally, it was simply a mod Let's Play, but now I've gone out of my way to try to make the experience as close to an updated re-release of Persona 3 FES as I possibly can. As a result, I decided to retitle this Let's Play the Persona 3 New Moon Edition. We're just going to load a new game and start over from scratch. We begin with an old save bonus from We may begin with an old save bonus from a vanilla version of Persona 3 and transferring all of our completed game information from that version of the game to this version of the game. But we don't have such data, so we're not going to do that. Yes, we'll continue without transferring data. Time never waits, it delivers all to equally the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you'll be given 1 year. Go forward without falter, with your heart as your guide. Meaningful opening to a very interesting game. So as you can see, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to restart this Let's Play was the addition of this mod, known as the Persona 3 Cutscenes, the Persona 3 film Cutscenes mod, basically. It wasn't originally available for the Aimless mod package manager, so I couldn't use it, and I had to try to do the original Let's Play without it. But as you can see now, it simply adds a lot to the context and quality of your viewing experience to have these movie quality cutscenes in this version of the game over the original PlayStation 2 version of the game. You know? At least I think so. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Our main character is about as unshakable as he is stalwart. Look at him going through the dark hour like nothing's happening. Look at that scream and terror. Terror and fear going throughout the night.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you. Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
So as you can clearly see there, the cutscenes from the film have been re-edited to fit the lit flaps for the dub script. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna be a bit of a fandom purist here again, and we're gonna go with the manga version of this main character's name. Minato Arisato. Minato. Like, I could go with Makoto Yuri Yuki, but there's only one Makoto in the Persona series for me. Yeah. There's only one Makoto. To me.
No one can escape time.
And this way it keeps the character's name from becoming
to the same end.
Yeah, like there. You can tell the lit flaps aren't perfect, but
and so it begins.
But look at these cutscenes, man. It's just a much better viewing experience.
What's there? Takeba, wait! My apologies.
I feel like because of this, the cutscenes actually sometimes are a bit faster than they would be in the video game either.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Nice to meet you, Mitsuru.
Who's he?
He's a transfer
I'm the
student.
person you almost
It
killed,
was a
you
last-minute
crazy
decision
person.
To assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I don't know.
guess
I don't know if
we'll
I'm safe around someone who tried to use a gun against me.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Yeah, sure. What's up? Why do you have a gun? I'm gonna call you out for that.
Well, it's sorta like a hobby.
That's a really weak excuse.
Well, not a hobby, but...
Yeah, gun collection might be a hobby, but not in Japan.
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
It's 2008. Live in the year of our Lord 2020 and tell me you need it for
It's
self-defense.
not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest.
I can't believe I'm just forced
Your
to
room's
swallow
on the
that
second floor at the end
explanation.
of the
No
hallway.
problem.
Your things should already be there.
I need to immediately turn on auto text scrolling, by
I'll
the
show
way.
you the way. Follow me.
Mostly because it is a pain to constantly have to press X just to keep up with the text. The voice acting dialogue should keep you guys up to speed, no more problem. So this is going to carry the same tone as the Persona 5 Royal Let's Play, except hopefully
This
we
is
won't
it.
have any more technical
Pretty
difficulties.
easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it. So, any questions?
Okay. So the way I want to play it is... Does that kid live here too? That makes more sense for me to point out.
What kid? What are you talking about? Come on.
I mean,
it's
to be
not
fair,
funny.
it was pretty dark when I saw that kid, so he might have just disappeared when no one was looking. Can't blame a guy for being curious.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Now, what do you mean by that? Exactly.
You know what I... Never mind.
Because
It
there's a
seems like
lot of
you're
things that
alright.
could mean, and there's no reason for me to tell you about the green
Well,
stuff
I
going
better
on
get going.
if you yourself won't tell me why you have that gun.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Yeah,
Good
sure.
night.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Early morning. Oh boy.
It's Yukari.
Listen to that
Are
new
you awake?
soundtrack. Let's ignore her.
Hello? Please answer the door or I'll get in trouble.
Crap, I can't ignore her.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Oh yeah, I took a lot of deep breaths last night.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late, so are you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then let's go.
I can't find this new school myself, I just got here. I might want to ignore her, but I can't lie about that.
So that's it. See? There it is. Well, this is it. We're here. Welcome to Gekukan High School. Hope you like it.
Oh boy. School
You're okay
funk.
from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first.
You got it right,
The
Yukari.
faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Some tour. No, not really. I'll figure it out the rest as I go
Hey.
along.
About last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
Yes, we don't want anyone to know you're breaking gun safety
See you
laws in
later.
Japan. Yukari is... Well, we'll get... Yukari's pretty normal compared to everyone else. But we'll get into why later. Alright. So this is another one of those mods I have. This is actually a combination of several other PNatch files I have installed into the directory of my PlayStation 2 emulator. And what it basically lets me do is do things like watch cutscenes, save anywhere I go, but more importantly, I have fast travel with the square button. I have fast travel with the square button wherever I want to be. So that's basically one of those quality life things I have installed that's going to be like really super essential for making this Let's Play more enjoyable for me, gameplay wise.
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade,
Yes, ma'am.
correct?
Oh yeah.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years
In
ago?
1999, like, the thing that I have to confess is that I'm literally the same age as the main character.
I'm sorry.
Or at least I would have been the same age as the main
I've been so busy I
character
didn't
if
have
I was
time to
playing
read
Persona
this
3
before.
the year it came out.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I
So-
teach composition. Welcome to our school.
With that whole thing,
Have you seen the classroom assignment?
I feel like I do that thing people call relating to the main protagonist in this particular case due to my age range being literally the same as every other teenager in the game that isn't Mitsuru or Akihiro.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means
Hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
I literally would have no idea about her love life, dude. I just met her yesterday.
I see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
So what do you want, my man? Look at the Junpei's grin in that one is just,
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
man, look at that
Transferred
laid
when I was in
back
8th
but
grade.
completely ridiculous grin.
I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan.
Hey, what's up with that?
I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
I mean, you gotta give it
You say
to
so.
Junpei. I wouldn't know how I'd react to a guy his age
Anyway,
just
looks
walking
like
up and
we're in the
introducing
same
himself to me
folder.
either. I was kind of antisocial growing up. Huh. It must be fate, I say sarcastically.
Fate? You're right. Still, I'm a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
I think he's trying to
We're in
ask
the
us
same
if you have a
dorm.
boyfriend,
There's nothing going
Yukari.
on, okay?
Oh, he knows you, so
What are
he's not
talking
just
about
assuming
it?
I have any idea
Now
what your
you
love
have
life
me
is like.
worried.
Everyone thinks we're dating, Yukari.
Hey,
It's strange.
you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what, did you?
Are you actually whispering this in front of Junpei after you just got in his case?
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
Right, see? That's your own fault, Yukari.
Last night?
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man! This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
The slowdown is unavoidable because of the nature of what I'm doing, but ultimately, it's not gonna be a detriment to the Let's Play. I promise, it will not be. If it is, I'll just stop what I'm doing and re-record from scratch. So we're gonna try to make it to the deep breath.
Welcome back.
Yeah. All right. Open my menu. Oh, I guess we just go back to my room, but okay. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. It's not like we literally can't do anything, so just going back to the room for now. Let's try to speed it through these events.
I'm going out for a bit. Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
I like protein a lot. That's my only character trait at the beginning of the game. Unfortunately, every other spin-off is going to forget what the rest of my character is like after I develop later in the game, so... But yeah, it's not that far, so we're gonna probably just keep it. So, as is Persona tradition, you overhear conversations at the beginning of the morning. And we're just gonna skip these because for the most part they don't really offer anything of value. They're just meant to give you in-game hints about things you can do or social links you can start. And this is the part where you answer from one of these 3 quiz questions at the beginning of the game to boost one of your social stats. But we have cheat mods enabled to tell us what the answer will be. By doing this, we get to do that. In general, the beginning of the Persona 3 is probably the the one Atlas game that takes the least amount of time to open up everything it needs to do. You get the point across behind. You get all the character injections out the way. You get an idea of what their characters are like.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Shinji Ikutsuki. Well,
good evening.
Sophisticated gentleman. Ha! There's nothing sophisticated about you.
My name is Shinji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
He's a bad person.
Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
You're a bad person. Absolutely not.
I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations.
No idea why you keep doing that.
However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Alright. I'll ask one question because it makes a bit more sense. Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along.
Alright.
Any other questions?
That's about all I really care about. I'm good.
Then, I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll
Hey, thanks, Shuji. I absolutely don't suspect you for anything at all.
You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
Looking back,
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Looking back, I think if you were literally a teenager at this time, you might not suspect anything about the character. But now it's just... It's kind of...
Working hard?
Oh boy, this
how's he
music is
doing?
weird.
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
I don't remember how much of it is done at the early point in the game, but there's a lot of Shuji Ikutsuki expositing things to the characters who already know all this information in order for the audience to be clued in on what's going on. And one thing I will also say about these cutscenes and why they work so well for this mod is the simple fact that the movies themselves did a very good job at adopting everything relevant about the games and how they set the tone as well. Because, jeez, that's terrifying. Like, wow, that's horrifying. If you are somehow caught in the dark hour and you don't have the ability to summon a persona, you will die. And there is no joke about that.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Yeah, that's probably the most blatant piece of I'm telling you something you already know dialogue he gives.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir. I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Well, that means similar. Well, that's good to know, Yukari, because I was beginning to suspect that you just like randomly threatening people. This cutscene of entering the Velvet Room looks to... Oh, it's not the same. Or did he just edit this clip very, very delicately?
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
Freaking love Elizabeth.
Between dream and reality.
So growing up, I wasn't as interested in Elizabeth as most other people were, and I preferred Margaret's character from Persona 4. But over time, I've come around to just saying that Elizabeth probably is the most interesting out of all the Velvet Room siblings.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
With Margaret just being kinda...
You shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
Sign the contract.
Abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
I don't understand what that means, because I've literally never seen you, dude. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still dreaming.
Till we meet again.
This is really interesting. That's really interesting. It's really awkward for me to look at. So far, so good. Everything's doing good. Oh, it's a conversation with Junpei that we're gonna have to skip as well, because it doesn't matter. You're full of energy, Junpei. Today we go and get money to buy... Well, no, we don't get money to buy weapons today. We only did it until after the tutorial boss. But relatively speaking, we're half hour into the game. We're gonna stay awake so we get more intelligence. In fact, there's no real reason to not go to sleep until you max out your intelligence stat. So we have to stay awake at all costs. And one more area we can travel through in the game, and a few more characters and social links we may or may not be interacting with on the way back over the course of the game. This is an in-game cutscene that it's basically a loading screen transition. It has nothing to do with the mods that add the movie cutscenes, the movie scenes to the game as cutscenes, basically. Yeah, I'm tongue-tying myself as usual, but it's time for the plot to kick in.
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
huge.
I totally fed it way too much protein.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
Hope you gave him a good left sock.
Senpai!
I'm alright. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
Stuff's about to go down, so we need to assemble.
Here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Alright. Please rescue me. Rescue me from imminent danger. I was seriously having a good night's sleep, then some loud noise woke me up from my pleasant dream. Dream another dream.
Wake up! Sorry. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now. Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case. Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
The trophy.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy.
Alright.
The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Oh, well that's actually kind of a minor plot twist that we didn't get to.
Let's pull back.
So we temporarily get to move throughout the dorm room like this. We can in fact still fast travel here, but we're not going to do that yet. Let's just get going.
What was that?
Someone looks like it's actually chasing us up the stairs.
Closer.
That's creepy. This is actually pretty terrifying when you think about it. Alright, we're outside. Thank God we're all safe now. Hopefully. Oh, yes, Yukari. A locked door is going to keep us protected. As if it didn't already break through a locked door in the first place. As you can tell, some of this audio is also from the movie itself, since it's not technically possible to paste every bit of dialogue from the original cutscenes and sync it up with the movie's own version of events.
There! Wait!
Go on. Persona.
From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Oh yes, good thing about having these movie scenes is that we technically get better fight scene choreography as well. I have awakened. That's what. Yeah, you be quiet. Time for a real hero to arrive on the scene. Now we have our first persona, Orpheus. Oh, sorry about that. It's not over yet. The magician's shadow just got defeated, but now we can take care of its little baby spawns. The waiting option does nothing for you, so don't bother with it. Oh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Oh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Oh yeah. La da 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 da, baby baby, la da 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 da. Oh yeah, la da 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 da. Baby, baby. Da, 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 da. Baby, baby, baby. Yeah. This is not a mod, but it is one of those cheats I have enabled to make the actual playtime of the game more bearable for me. We're gonna get 3 times as much experience going forward for the rest of the game. I picked 3 because I think anything more than that is a little bit excessive and just kind of takes out the fun of actually playing the game.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Say something!
Are you alright?
Can you hear me? Please! Answer me!
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Okay, my psyche. That seems like the best answer for this one.
It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
No, you shouldn't.
Next time we meet,
I need to save.
you will come here
I really
of
need to
your
save
own
super
accord.
badly.
Until then, farewell.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I, Yukari?
Oh, thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
You got knocked out. It's not your fault.
I was supposed to protect you.
Surprises happen, dude.
It was amazing.
So what were those things called? I know what I did. What were those things
shadows?
called?
They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
So what do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms.
Man, this is a really...
You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you.
Yeah.
Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was pretty scared too, you know. I'd never fought creatures like that before.
But still. And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get
I can
going.
kind of tell.
I'll let the others know you woke up.
Samurai.
Take it easy, okay? And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you.
I like nurses. That's good for me.
Bye.
Yeah, see you later. I'll get out of bed pretty soon. Oh, I'll finally have an opportunity to save and end the video. That was the first episode of playing. Oh yeah, I'm doing alright. Surprisingly. Even more useless quizzes. Even charming. And last but not least, Polonium Mall, where we'll be spending most of our time, believe it or not, because there's a lot to do there. And we can do it. Northern Lounge. So we can just pause the game here now. Oh. Alright. Oh, okay. So we can just save whenever we want. So that whole option's been replaced with this. Alright. So I'll see you guys next time, and as we go and discuss my new place in this supernatural high school dormitory after we just awaken to our new powers. This is Very Melon Man signing off. Have a good day.